Alright guys, how's it going? It's Ep6 I'm out here, and yeah, I've played a little further than I said I would. Probably about 4 months further. Because I was so into the save, I just wanted to carry on playing, and that's the thing about doing YouTube and recording and stuff. It's when you're into a save, you don't feel like stopping and making a video. It's not the fact that you don't enjoy making the videos, it's the fact that you're so into the save, you just want to carry on and see where it leads. And that's kind of the approach I went with. And coming back to YouTube, I was just thinking I'll go with the flow, and I don't really want to. It doesn't look like it at the moment either, but I'm not really going to do a schedule like every month on the save or do a video or something like that. I'm just going to do a video as and when I see fit, and I hope you guys kind of enjoy that. It's a bit random and I don't really like it, but I think it's easy for me to get through the save. I mean, doing a video every month, it slows down the pace of the game, and you just don't really get through it as quick. And I think it lowers the enjoyment value of it if you do that. And I think doing it this way will be slightly more enjoyable on my part, and hopefully you guys enjoy it too. So there's quite a few fixtures that you guys fixtures that you guys need to see. Yeah, we might as well go through Ghana fixtures first. If I had any, did I? Yes, I think I did. So I think we played Tunisia and we beat them 1-0, Jordan Ayew, and that secured our place in the World Cup. And I'll show you our group in a minute. We then beat I'm not even going to try that. We beat them 3-1, Jordan Ayew and Andre Ayew scoring 2 as well. And then our World Cup group looks something like that. Oh, we are going to have a tough time. There's a chance we could qualify, but I think Turkey will be a little bit too much for us. Obviously, Spain is a given to probably finish top, but it is FM, so you never know. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think we'll probably get absolutely hammered. If we don't come bottom of the group, we'll definitely won't qualify, and we'll come third. But we'll see how it goes. I'm going to try and cause an upset, and we'll see what happens. So that's our Champions League group. Our African Cup of Nations group hasn't changed, it's still the same. We've only played one game, as I said. We beat them 3-1. So those are the Ghana fixtures. Let's go to the Dortmund fixtures then. So I've played quite a lot. So last time we played Schalke, so the rest of the fixtures are down below. So the first fixture we came against was against Freiburg in the league, 2-0 win. Song Heung-min excuse me, and Capuano scoring, and it was a pretty comfortable victory. As you can see by the possession, it was 60% in our favour, so that gives you all you need to know. 3-1 win against Leverkusen. As you know, they're a tough opponent, and they're always challenging for the league, but we are just in scintillating form, and it's just, I think we're too much for any team at the moment, at this point in time, and it was just too much for Leverkusen, and going forward we just absolutely destroyed them. Then I think that's sort of capitalised by a 2-0 win away from home against Juventus in the Champions League, and this put us top of the group by goal difference, and it was going to be a difficult. They have Stephen Fletcher. Jesus Christ, talk about plunging into darkness. But he's a decent striker, I'll give him that. But anyway, yeah, 2-0 win, and that put us top of the group on goal difference. Bayern Munich then, we played them in the league away from home, and we got a 0-0 draw, which I was really happy with. I don't think there was a single highlight in this game. Actually, there might have been one, and that was it. And as you can see, they absolutely destroyed us. We didn't have a single one, so I was happy with the 0-0 draw. They didn't gain any ground on us in the league, so I was pretty happy with that. Gladbach, we beat them 3-1. Challenges for the title last year. Not quite in that same form and not quite in the groove this year, and that led to our victory. Played Everton at home, 1-0 win, Edison Cavani getting the goal. Disappointing performance, considering we beat them 5-1 away. I was expecting an even better performance at home, and it just didn't happen. There was just nothing going on, and luckily Cavani popped up with the only goal. Now this was a good game. 1-0 down against Nuremberg in the 54th minute. I had to bring on Cavani from the bench, and he scored 2 goals in 2 minutes to win us the game, so that was a pretty good win. What an influence that man has on the team. 2-0 win against Stuttgart, Gültekin scoring in the 79th minute, and then our second goal coming in the 89th through Decker, and that sealed the win of a pretty dominant performance yet again from our Dortmund side. 2-0 win against FC Cluj. Gultekin, I started him up front. Cavani rested for this game, and he proved me right. And what a good player he is going to be, and he is at the moment as well. I mean, I've been playing him sort of Podolski style on the left, but well, you'll see in a moment, but he's playing really well up front at the moment. Gultekin with the 2 goals there. This was a devastating performance. No, sorry, a result even. Performance was pretty shocking as well, to be honest. 1-0 down through a first or second minute penalty. Rafael Braun got us back in the game. I brought on Gultekin for Cavani, and he scored. And then right from kickoff, they equalised to make it 2-2. I was gutted. Then we got knocked out of the German Cup. Pissed off. I wanted to do the treble, but it doesn't seem like it's on after being knocked out. Gaitan and Alexander Merkel knocking us out of the German Cup. We didn't really get any highlights. Then winter break, a couple of friendlies, and we did some business, boys. We did some business. So going out, Burakovsky went on a free. His potential dropped dramatically. It was 4-star, now it's 2.5, so I just thought I'd let him go. Sami Khedira came available. Real Madrid offered him a contract, but then so did we, and he accepted ours, and he'll be joining us in the summer. So I don't need to buy a replacement for Matuidi, who is actually on loan, if you didn't know. So he'll go back to PSG, and we'll have Sami Khedira, who one is a great player, and 2 is German. We then sold Son Heung-min for 16.75 up front to Stoke. Buzzing about that. And then Marcel Schmelzer went to Leverkusen because he wanted a new challenge. 5.5 million there. We then brought in Isco for 11.75 million, who I thought was a really good deal. Really like the player. Alex also has him in his Schalke team, and he recommended it to me. We then bought another PSG player, 5-star potential left back, centre back, and left midfielder. As you can see, free kick taken 17, corners 14. He looks like the French not Gareth Bale, French Leighton Baines. But 17.5 million, bit of a hefty fee there. Slightly regret it because I thought it was a bit too much. But you know, when you've got a team like mine, there's only one way to improve, and that's to spend the cash. And I did that, and I'm happy with the player. Just a little bit disappointed with the price, but hopefully he can prove me wrong and become an absolute class player, not just as a left back but as a centre back as well, because I can play him there. But we've got 2 absolutely stunningly good left backs now in Gouffran and Jaja, and they're both just class. And oh shit, I've already made a mistake. Alex was telling me last night it's not Isco, it's apparently Cisco, how you say his name. So I apologise for that. We will then move on to the remaining fixtures. Once we share the Champions League, because that finish, we ended up winning the group on 15 points. Juventus, I think, drew their last game. They did against Everton, and that let us win the group. And that's not what we want to do. And the Champions League knockout round, I think the worst team there, as you can see, is either Fenerbahce or PSV, and we got PSV, so I was absolutely buzzing about that. And I was actually in a call with Jake, and I was literally screaming, thinking, oh, not United, and then they got Fiorentina, and the same with Celtic, Man City, etc, etc. I would have taken Valencia, Fenerbahce, PSV, Celtic, Benfica, Fiorentina, but I'm happy with PSV. I think that's a good draw on our half, and we can get a good result there. Yeah, so I probably should have gone through the rest of the fixtures, but I will. Starting off 2018 in beautiful fashion, 3-0 win against Sao Paulo, Decker, Capuano and Xisco. 1-0 win against Wolfsburg, Cavani. 1-0 win against Cologne, Salvio. 2-1 win against Werder Bremen, Gultekin and Capuano. 3-1 win against Hanover, Matuidi, Gultekin and Goetze. And the disappointing news is that my boy Cavani was injured for a few months, and that's why Gultekin was stepping in and scoring quite a few goals. What a tank that player will be, but Cavani is just amazing. I mean, he's 31 now, isn't he? Or 30? 31. And he's not getting any worse. I mean, he's just incredible. What a player. What a player. So, yeah. I'm going to go in depth with my tactics, actually. And let you... Actually, we'll go into some stats. Player stats. And then we'll go into the league. And then I'll show you the tactics. So yeah, Cavani up top there with 17 goals. Braun in third with 7 assists. Edison Cavani with shots to and target ratio. I don't know how he's second because he's got the same percent as Facundo Ferreira, but whatever. Games won, obviously all of our players. Average rating, Kershaw and Cavani. And how is Mertesacker getting highest average rating? They must have played him in like one game. Oh, okay, obviously not, but bloody hell. Cavani destroyed him when he came off the bench. Mertesacker's got 8 man of the matches. Jesus. If only it was like that for Arsenal. But anyway. Yeah, so those are player stats. The league looks something like this. This episode's been all over the place. It's been incredible. 14 points clear of Bayern Munich, who are in second. And then after them are Gladbach in third, who they are 9 points clear of. And then it's pretty tight from there on. You know, Gladbach, Frankfurt, Schalke, Mainz, and Leverkusen. And Nürnberg even for that matter. So it's pretty close. And my mother's doing the Hoover, so you might be able to hear that. But anyway, yeah. So as you can see, we haven't lost a game this season. 3 draws, 19 wins, a lot more than second place, which is giving us that 14 points difference there. Goal difference plus 41, 13 goals conceded, 54 scored. As I said at the end of last season, I want to tighten up the defence and just make it a little bit more stronger than everyone else's. It's definitely stronger than Bayern Munich's now because we've conceded less, scored more. So it's looking good. I mean, we're looking good as a team. There's team cohesion there. The training looks something like that. It's just a bit of defensive positioning, so we don't concede many, but we've got a lot of attacking prowess, so there's no need to go attacking movement for now. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to go into tactics then, and I'm going to clear. I'm going to change this back to how it normally is, so it's like that. So yeah, these are the tactics I normally use. Now this is the tactics that I pretty much use indefinitely. Sorry. We go with Ter Stegen in goal. We go with Jaja at left back. Obviously, I haven't played Gouffran enough, and he's illegible because of the Champions League thing. Capuano. Lapfin. No, not Lapfin. Sorry, Kershaw and Matthias. And then we go Matuidi and Nuri Sahin. Although Decker is playing surprisingly well in that ball-winning midfield role, which is quite good. I mean, Bender has lost a bit of his I don't know what it is. He's just not playing so well this season, but he's a decent player. I mean, I'm not going to sell him, but you know, he's good. He's decent, but Matuidi's just playing that a little bit better than him this season, and I think I'd probably normally go Bender. We'll stick Bender in there for these purposes. Salvio on the right. Eslinga even as well. Eslinga's just playing quality. I'll tell you that this is the team I've probably been playing for the majority of the season. Actually, I'll just go for that team. We go Braun, Goetze, and Cavani as well. So that's pretty much the first team I've been playing this season, with people like Gigueras, Pantaleimon, I'm going to call him because second name's a bit awkward. Playing him a lot as well off the bench. He's not really had the best season, but at 17, what can you expect? He's got a lot of potential, so just giving him that little bit of experience every now and again. Gultekin, pretty much a squad. Well, he's not really a squad player because he plays pretty much every game. If he's not starting, he'll come on as a sub pretty much every time. Cisco as well. Haven't had time to sort of break him into the first team squad because Gertz is not really playing that well. So hopefully, if I can get him in there, and we'll see what he can do. Royce. Not really done it for me this season. I'm thinking about selling him at the end of the season. I think I've had the most use I can have out of him. He had a really good first season, but now he's sort of dipping in form. He's getting on a bit as well in terms of age, and I think there's better players I can bring in as well. So I think he might be leaving us at the end of the season. Yeah, and you just look at that attack, and it's just incredible. Braun is just something else. I mean, I tell you what, I really love this kid. He's gonna be the next Ronaldo. I'll give you that. He will be the next Ronaldo on this save. He's just incredible. Salvio has proved highly successful since I bought him. He's just done so much better than I thought he would have, and I'm really, really impressed by Salvio. Eslinga even as well, from 18 years old. He's pretty much played the majority of the season due to Sahin being injured for the majority of it, and this kid he's going to be something else as well. He's going to be the next Xavi, I'll give you that. the next Xavi, the next Ronaldo, I don't know who this guy's going to be. Maybe the next Alex Song. But Alex Song's a bit shite, but I don't know. This guy is he's a good defensive player, and I really like him. He's a leader as well, and I like that about him. His determination's really good, and I like playing him in the centre back and the midfield role. You can see he's one of those players that will do all the dirty work. This guy as well, next Dani Alves, a right back, Brazilian, absolute tank he is going to be. We got the next Leighton Baines or Roberto Carlos, him and Gouffran. We've got an absolute class team. We've got this guy as well, young French keeper, sorry, and he's going to be a decent player as well when he's older. Probably not for us, but for someone else, definitely. I mean, for now he's just backup, but he will be a decent player in the future, and I'll probably end up selling him on to Stegen. As you all know, he's a quality keeper anyway. But yeah, I think that pretty much does it for this episode. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do now. I'm going to live com all the Champions League games because I want to win that competition this season. If it's the only thing I win, even if I give up the league and I go for the well, I'm not going to give up the league. I mean, the league is I think it's our title to lose, and if we lose it now, even if I'm concentrating on the Champions League, it's going to be a failure. So we're going to go for the double, and I'm going to live com every Champions League game. So first we'll PSV right after this. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the live comms. I'm looking forward to doing them after a long time. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you guys for PSV.